How do you anticipate that the proliferation of AI-generated communication agents, capable of drafting, mediating, or entirely outsourcing personal text exchanges, will influence the human capacity to navigate these emotionally complex, high-stakes confrontations in the future? This concludes today's broadcast of Welcome to 21st Century Dating Decoded, the official podcast extension of the Speed Mingle platform. In this episode, we conducted a rigorous analysis of contemporary romantic dynamics, contrasting the psychological impacts of non-communicative avoidance, commonly referred to as ghosting, with the highly intentional, emotionally mature framework of conscious uncoupling. The primary takeaway from today's discourse centers on a critical asymmetry. While abrupt cessation of contact may insulate an individual from temporary interpersonal discomfort, it inevitably leaves the discarded partner enduring a prolonged state of cognitive dissonance and unresolved ambiguity. Conversely, an excessive expenditure of emotional labor is rarely warranted. One need not orchestrate a prolonged, highly formalized exit strategy for a connection that has spanned mere weeks. The optimal equilibrium rests upon the baseline principle of fundamental human dignity. To navigate these transitions with integrity, individuals should adhere to three core operational directives. Prioritize clarity over cruelty. Ambiguity prolongs distress. A concise, transparent statement, such as, "I have appreciated the opportunity to misalign our perspectives, but I do not perceive a long-term romantic compatibility," serves to preserve the dignity of both parties. Proportionality of effort. The logistical and emotional investment allocated to a dissolution should be directly proportional to the duration and depth of the relationship. A text-based notification is generally sufficient following 2 preliminary dates. Conversely, a connection sustained over several months warrants the courtesy of a telephonic conversation or an in-person dialogue. Prioritize resolution over personal comfort. Interpersonal friction is an unavoidable catalyst for psychological development. Choosing to endure brief emotional discomfort rather than compromising one's ethical standards is the hallmark of mature relational conduct. The 21st Century Dating Manifesto. Interact with contemporary peers as multifaceted human entities rather than two-dimensional digital profiles subject to instantaneous, consequence-free rejection. Preserving both your ethical integrity and their psychological peace of mind easily justifies the transient discomfort of a candid conversation. We invite our global Speed Mingle constituency to contribute their qualitative insights to this ongoing research. Have you recently experienced a sudden, inexplicable cessation of contact that defied logical interpretation? Alternatively, have you successfully executed a structured, amicable dissolution that allowed for a subsequent transition into a platonic alliance? We encourage you to document your case studies in the interactive forum below, or broadcast your analysis via Twitter utilizing the digital marker #DatingDecoded. To ensure continuity of delivery, please execute the subscribe command, register a 5-star evaluation if this content met your analytical standards, and distribute this broadcast to any peer currently requiring an objective alignment of their interpersonal etiquette. Until our next scheduled transmission, maintain an openness to prospective connections, establish unyielding personal boundaries, and ensure your interpersonal communications remain unambiguous. The contemporary dating landscape demands a paradigm shift, and Speed Mingle is strategically positioned to offer the efficient frontier for this new era of interpersonal optimization. Our platform provides an advanced suite of behavioral tools designed to mitigate emotional risk, minimize search costs, and maximize opportunities for authentic engagement, effectively transitioning users away from low-yield, superficial swiping toward the cultivation of substantive, high-value relationships. Speed Mingle is currently driving the evolution of digital courtship through 4 distinct, intentional, and highly efficient operational modalities.